Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we'll be doing a full body toning flow. You'll need a set of 2 weights. I'm using 5-pound weights. Let's get started laying on the mat. Let's warm up with some roll-ups. Laying flat on the mat, feet are flat, and let's slowly take an inhale, pretty much like a sit-up, except we're gonna come up very slowly. And arms are just coming out in front of us. Going slowly to come back down. I'm inhaling to come on up, and I'm exhaling to drop down. Engaging your core to slowly lift yourself up and drop back down. Let's go for 2 more. I definitely did a little bit fast on that last one. Let's be mindful and slow. And last one. Let's lift our feet up. Knees are at our 90-degree bend, and let's extend the right leg out and in and left. Movement and control coming from your abs. And let's come into center and do some toe taps. Right toe down and up and left. Down and up. It's up to you if you would like to inhale or exhale on either of them. Just keep it consistent. Last one on each side. Let's drop the feet down, hands behind our head. Let's go for some crunches, squeezing our abs, belly button into the spine, no doming, and get those shoulder blades off the mat. We're here for 10. Keeping the elbows out. And 1. We're not going to go for a bicycle here, but basically we're going to lift up one shoulder blade at a time on a bit of an angle. So we'll lift up, reaching towards the right, trying to keep that elbow still far from your ears, but naturally it will come up as you are getting off that shoulder blade, and we'll switch sides. We'll go for 6 on each side. This is our last one. And let's sit up and grab one of your weights. Sitting in our V-sit, you can decide to keep your feet flat on the mat if you want to make this a little bit easier. To make this a little more challenging, let's lift up into our V-sit, tapping the weight on the right and the left, using your core to move you, and let's keep that, let's be sure not to keep squeezing that belly button into your spine. Last one on each side. And let's grab our second weight now. Let's sit back, keeping the feet flat on the mat. You're gonna sit back, grab those weights straight out in front of you, sitting far back as you can. Back is straight, sitting nice and tall, and let's pull in to the left and pull into the right. Just as far back as feels comfortable. Sitting nice and tall. Pulling straight back, not out on an angle. Remember to breathe. And last one on each side. Let's come forward, drop the weights to the side for a second. Give the arms a quick little shake. We're going to continue with a similar movement. Whenever you're ready, back up into our 90-degree bend. We're going to lift up the right foot, down, left foot, and down. Now let's add in our arms. Left foot is going up, right arm is going up, and back down. Opposite and down. Sitting nice and tall. And last one. And let's come forward, drop those weights to your side. Let's come up onto our right knee. Left foot is straight out to the left. Let's grab both of the weights. Palms are facing out. We're gonna lift up into our rainbow, taking a seat slightly back. You're not sitting completely. Out and back down. We're here for 6. And 1. Dropping that one weight, let's come onto our right palm. Left arm is extended up ahead. Left leg lifts for 8. And 1. Let's come down to center. Onto both of our toes. Getting ready for your side plank here. We're going to be on our elbows, so it makes it a little easier. One foot in front of the other or on top, however you like to do your side plank. Taking all the energy out of me just to get into this position. Let's lift up into our side plank. Left arm is extended up and dip for 6. And 1. Let's drop down, arm is coming down. Staying in the same position, we're gonna go for a diagonal thread the needle. Arm is gonna be extended up ahead, back into our side plank position. And you're gonna reach out just towards your hip and out. We're here for 6. And 1. Dropping that weight, let's drop down the waist. And let's get out of this side plank position onto both of our knees now. Grabbing both weights. I'm going to be on my toes, elbows in, palms are up, and let's reach out for 6. 2, and 1. Let's drop the weights. Quick second, just drop them, give the arms that little break. We're gonna go back into the same position. You're gonna lean back, arms are out in front of you, reaching up. As you come back down, arms are gonna come to your side and back out. And let's speed it up and make it one fluid movement for 6. And 1. Let's drop one weight. We're going to go do the same thing on the other side. Oh yeah, I just remembered, sorry. We are gonna use both weights for this. You're on your right knee, left foot is out, palms are facing out in front of you. And into your rainbow, lifting up, taking a seat back and pushing up. We've got 5 more. And 1. Dropping onto one side, keeping the weight in your right hand, extending out, right leg is lifting for 8. And 1. Let's drop down into our full side plank. On our elbow, one foot in front of the other or on top, getting into your side plank, lifting up, arms extended. Let's hip dip for 6. And 1. Let's drop down, drop that waist, drop that weight and the waist, I guess. All right, next one here, we're gonna go for a thread the needle on the diagonal towards the hip. We'll be there for 6. Whenever you're ready, lifting back up into our side plank. Lifting up, reaching for that hip, and out for 6. 3. And 1. Let's drop that hip, drop that weight. Let's come over to one side of our mat into our tabletop position. Spend a lot on the arms. We've been non-stop engaging the abs throughout this. Let's get our legs going now too. In our tabletop position, grabbing one of the weights, just at easy access. We're only going to be using 1. Left foot is going up into our donkey kick for 6. And 1. Let's add our arm now. Palm is going to be facing up as you go to lift. And you're going to continue with your donkey kicks. We'll be here for 6. And 1. Let's go back into our donkey kick, holding there. You're gonna hold your weight into your side, and as you bend that knee and keep it lifted, bringing your foot to your bum, you're gonna extend the arm out into your tricep kickback at the same time. We're here for 6. And 1. Let's drop that weight. Bring the knee down. Left leg is extending out. Leg lift for 6. And 1. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to pull the weight now into your side. It's going to be starting in the same position. Your palm is facing towards your other hand. And let's lift that leg and pull in for 8. And 1. Let's come into center and let's repeat on the other side. Let's bring that weight over into your tabletop. Right foot is going back for 6 donkey kicks. And 1. Let's grab that weight. Palm is going to be facing upwards as you go to lift and extend that arm. We are here for 6. And 1. So much harder with the left side here. All right, let's go add those tricep kickbacks. With our donkey kick, you're going to be pulling into your foot. Left arm is ready for that tricep kickback, and we're here for 6. And 1. Let's drop that weight. Right leg is out for 6 leg lifts. 2 and 1. Arm pull, adding with that leg lift for 8. 2 and 1. Weights can go to the side for now. We'll use 1 more later on. You're in your tabletop position. Let's lift off those knees into our bear hover. Left foot is out, right foot is out, and back in. Going from your plank to your bear hover for 6. 2 and 1. Coming in, let's drop down. Quick seat back onto our elbows, giving the wrists a roll. Back into that position. Off of the knees into your bear hover. Lifting the legs out to straight. Only thing moving and controlling is your quads. We're here for our bear hover squats for 8. And 1. Bear hover, squat, bear hover to plank for 6. 2 and 1. Coming into center, onto the knees. Let's sit back. Quick roll of the wrists. Grabbing that one weight into the center. We're going to go for bear hovers with our arm extensions. Getting into position here. And let's get off of our knees. grabbing that weight, keeping the distance between your knees somewhat similar, opening up to the left, coming to center, and let's open to the right. We've got 2 more on each side. And last one. Into centered, let's drop and off. All right, last bit here. We're gonna keep in our plank position. Let's lift up, legs are out. Let's bring that weight touching the opposite ankle. That same ankle you just touched, let's bring it to the opposite elbow. 6, same side. Halfway there. And 1. Into your plank, dropping down, sitting back. Let's roll those wrists. And let's repeat. Final 6 on the other side. Into your plank position. Ankle or weight to your ankle. Same ankle to the knee or the elbow. Two. And 1. Plank onto the knees. Get rid of that weight in your way. Knees pointing to the outer edges of the mat. Let's sit back into our cool down now, finally. Inhaling, lifting slightly, exhaling, walking those hands forward, melting into the mat. Coming forward into our tabletop position, let's curl under the knees, into our bear hover, up, into our down dog, bending the knees. And let's bring the left knee between our palms, taking it onto the mat, sitting up as tall as you can, feeling the stretch in your legs. Lifting chest as high as you can. Shoulders far from your ears, gazing up. Final breath here. Let's lift up into our down dog. And left foot between the hands, coming down onto the mat. Fingertips walking yourself up, chest up, shoulders back. Deep breaths. Lifting up into our down dog, final down dog here, bending the knees. Stretching it all out. And let's come down into our tabletop position for some cat-cows, dropping the belly button, shifting the gaze up. Inhale and exhale, curving the belly button into your spine, arcing up as high as you can. We did a lot of arms today. Let's add a thread the needle here. Opening up to the left and bringing that arm down under your right and coming onto the mat. Pausing here for 3 deep breaths. And let's come back to center. Opening up to the right. Inhale, exhale. Coming down for a thread the needle. Onto the mat. Let's come on up. Walking the knees forward. Let's sit back. Going in for a forward fold. Taking a deep breath in, reaching up as high as you can. Spine is long. And exhale, coming forward. Let's reach for the calves, the ankles, or the toes. Bend in the knees, it's fine. Feeling the stretch in our back and along our legs. Come on up, let's go for a twist. Left foot is on the outside of the right thigh, right elbow on the outside of the left thigh, and gaze back, feeling the stretch along your legs and your back. Final breath here. And let's switch sides. Coming into center, let's go for a quick butterfly, palms of the feet together, elbows pushing down on your thighs, sitting nice and tall. If you can't do this, you can go right into your cross-legged seated position. And we'll join you there now into our cross-legged seated position. We'll go for one big deep breath. We'll pause at the top. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, slowly bringing the hands to center. Keeping the shoulders back, far from the ears. And you're all done for today. Let me know what you thought of today's workout, what you want to see next time, and I'll see you then.